I decided to work with Resume Target because there was this job that I really wanted to get, but I didn't have the confidence in being able to write a resume that would be effective and landing me an interview. Writing a resume is one of those life skills that I never really solidified in myself. So I told a coworker about this, and she referred me to Resume Target. My experience with Resume Target was very seamless. It felt safe. It felt calm. I felt like I was in good hands the entire time. I think it was the basic package. It was just for the resume, and I felt really good about that. I felt like it took my real life experience, work experience, and presented it in a way that was tailored to this job, and it looked really good. So I felt really confident about that. But what I also felt confident about was my ability to speak about my experiences. The questions that the interviewer asked me, these were questions that I had never really, like, if I were left to my own devices to sort of like contemplate, I don't think I would have had that much to speak about my own experiences. I felt really good about it. I felt strong. Every interview is gonna make me feel a little anxious, but I feel like a lot of it was alleviated because I had this sort of mental framework to work with. I originally reached out to Resume Target around November of 2023 when I was preparing to apply for a job that I was really interested in and ultimately got. It started with the website. I chose my package, paid the fee, and as soon as I paid the fee, I was able to schedule in the first appointment. And I was invited to submit any supporting documentation that would help the process. So I submitted the job description that I was able to find, and I submitted the most current version of my resume. The person who was on the other end was very friendly. That entire call was, I think, about an hour and a half. Regardless of how long it actually was, it felt like maybe 20 minutes because they were so amicable and very professional. Like, they asked all the right questions in order to sort of encourage me to sort of dig in the right ways and dig into myself in the right ways to sort of come up with the answers that they needed to write my resume. They came up with a rough draft and they emailed that to me. They openly invited criticism. They openly invited sort of pointing out inaccuracies or things that I wasn't comfortable with, just feedback in general. Without their questions, me thinking about my experiences probably wouldn't have resulted in the quality of answers that came up. It was a great looking resume. Like, I don't think I could ever imagine, I never would have imagined my job experience looking that professional ever, given the resume building skills that I had. It was really cool. There were some stuff that I didn't feel comfortable with or I felt were inaccurate, but that's part of the process, right? I made notes. I put it into I put the notes right in the file, and then I sent it back to them. They came back to me really quickly with all those corrections taken into account, and it looked great. It looked perfect.